let's get you guys up to speed with Golden Sun. So this barrier is impregnable, huh? Well, I just proved that to be false. Ha! Your pretty sparkles aren't powerful enough to pierce our synergy bubbles. Oh, you're the ones that decided to resist Tret? Well, good luck. He's mean.
You think you have the power to vanquish me? I'm all-powerful.
Well, I think I'm just gonna fade now. What is going on, guys? It is DragonLordAzure. We are back with more of our Golden Sun playthrough. I hope you guys have been doing well. So last time that we played this, we got through the barricade and Biblin, and then we were able to get into the Colomia forest, figure out what's going on and what's causing people to be trees. And we found out that it was this sentient tree by the name of Tret, who was blaming the people for taking access to him and essentially just taking his wood and taking him for granted, so he decided to lash out. But from what we know, Tret was just lashing out because his dark side essentially took over. So we were able to beat the dark side out of him, and now we are heading to our next location, which is the Biblin Cave. Now, the reason why we have to go to the Biblin Cave is because that's going to take us into our first main plot point area, aka the Venus Lighthouse. Or not the Venus Lighthouse, the Mercury Lighthouse. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry, I like the Venus Lighthouse too much in this game. It's probably my favorite lighthouse out of the entire franchise. I love the Venus Lighthouse so much. So, with that being said, we're just going to be getting out of here, just essentially following the same exact path that we did on the way in, just to make sure that we can get out of this entire area. So, with that being said, now we head all the way back to Biblin. Same exact way, we just head straight through the Biblin barricade and we get out. Same exact way. Okay, so we just push this, and we're good. Now, we head back through into Biblin. And now we're going to see if potentially we can get another weapon, but I would probably hold off on getting a weapon if I'm being completely honest. There's a reason for it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come up here, we're going to sell the stuff that we don't need. So we're going to sell. Now, we do have close to 2,000, which is great. I would keep a hold of these. Potions are extremely valuable. You don't really need nuts at this stage of the game, but potions, keep a hold of those. Because they're full heal potions. You never know when you're going to need a full heal, believe me. So, nothing really new in that department. And then nothing really new in this department either. Now, he does get artifacts later on. Are they great? It usually depends. So, what I would do is I would just come over here. I would just stay a night at the inn, just to get your HP and your synergy maxed out once again, before heading to the Biblin Cave, because the Biblin Cave can be a pretty lengthy cave. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. So now that we've gotten through this, we exit out Biblin, and now we go around Biblin to the northwest north, and we follow this path. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of a shortcut because it's easier instead of running all the way around. But yeah, you'll find your way. You'll find it. It's not hard. Okay, so we're just gonna cast Ray on these things. We'll be completely fine. Things coming through. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, so now we're just going to come down here. And then if you just cut right across, you go into the woods here. Yeah, you might run into some stronger foes, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine at this stage in the game, because, I mean, we're level 9, we're level 10. By the time that you hit Mercury Lighthouse, you want to be probably about level 10, level 11, in my opinion. So, yeah, we're completely fine level-wise. Okay, so this is where mixing synergies comes into play, because you want to have this growth in order to get up the little thing here. So now, after that, you can easily just switch back to make sure that their stats are kind of really, really nice for this stage of the game. So you just come down here, you come in here, and you come up, and this is the weapon I was telling you about, the Elven Rapier, which is honestly one of my favorite weapons in this entire game. So now, you can easily give this to pretty much anybody. You know, you can give it to Ivan, you can give it to Garrett. Honestly, because of the fact that, you know, I haven't given anything nice to Garrett in a while, I'm going to give him the Elven Rapier, because Ivan's doing pretty well with that Witch's Wand, to be completely honest. So we're going to let Garrett have the Rapier for now. And hopefully we can actually show you guys why I enjoy the Rapier if there's like 2 enemies. Because as you've seen from Ivan's weapon, the weapons can let out cries, and the Elven Rapiers is just awesome. It's so much fun to unleash that weapon. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit more hectic, so we're going to do focus there, there, and there. Okay, focus solely on those guys. Earthquake's going to hit everybody. Beautiful. And then Flare Wall will come in and probably not kill them all. Actually, we're going to do this. Maybe we'll get lucky with the outcry. Come on. There we go. Vorpal Slash. So sick. I love it. I love it so darn much. It's so freaking cool, I swear. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. Bring it on. Oh, baby. Easy peasy. But I hope you guys are honestly doing well. Again, I appreciate all the love that you guys have been giving on my videos lately. I really, really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Alright, so we're going to double up on this guy. That will probably remove him from the field. And I know that wasn't going to kill him, but we get close. Okay, stun voltage, beautiful. And regular attack, beautiful. Okay. So, that little bit is a little bit important because you're going to need to know this for the little bit of a secret that is about to appear right here. So you're going to want to push this torch. You're going to want to push it all the way over, and then it's going to melt it. So, again, get through the annoyances, as I like to call them. They're very annoying at times. Okay, Flare Wall. Thank you. Thank you very much for getting out of my way. Okay, so now Isaac comes over here, and we get a Vial, which Vial is another really good healing item. It replenishes 500 HP. Again, you're sitting at like, you know, maybe 100 HP right now. So I would just sell anything that restores like well over 200 HP right now, because you realistically don't need it. You know, you really don't. You know, like herbs are enough. Herbs are literally enough for you right now. You know, plus it will help you get a lot of money early game in order to get like the more expensive weaponry and armor that you potentially need for your classes. So, as you notice, we are now in an icy area. So, and now we have the Mauler, or as I like to call him, Man Bear Pig. He is not very happy. He does have a special ability called Ravage, and that hurts like the dickens. We probably will see it. Nope, he just normal attacks. Okay. Easy peasy. Goodbye. Okay, so now we run back down here, and then we just come straight around, going through the woods. No Jin, just woods. The next gym, though, is in our next town, though. I will say that. The next gym is in the next town. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so what levels are we? We're 9, 9, and 9. Okay. Not ideal, but I'll deal with it. Because if I remember correctly, the next person joins at like level 11, level 12, so we kind of want to make sure that we're kind of up at that level. That way you kind of keep everybody around the same level. Ow! Stop it. Basic attack, that's fine. I have a normal attacks, thank you. There we go. Okay, so now they're level 10. And Garrett needs 126 before he's at the next level. Beautiful. Okay, so first things first, we're just gonna head straight into the inn. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna, kick our feet up. We have 3,000 gold now, which is chef's kiss. It's great. It's beautiful. Okay, so now we're gonna cover the most difficult thing to do right now, which is a puzzle for 2 things. So first thing you want to do is you want to come up here and you want to move the snowman over. There's a reason for that. Okay. So next thing you want to do is you come down here, and you come over, you come up, over, up, down, over, up, down, over, up, down, right there. This leads you here to get the chest, which contains another vial. Again, I would sell anything that restores over 200 HP right now. You really don't need it. Okay, so now you just come back up. So now if that snowman wasn't here, you'd go straight over. But that snowman here, it provides a stop. You go into here, right smack dab into your second fire gym. And it'll be the second Mars gem that you get, which is your attacking gen, and it is Fever, which can wrap foes in a delusion, and this makes Garrett a soldier, which is beautiful. Okay, so next thing on our list of to-dos, weapon shop. So we're going to go into the weapon shop. We're going to... Never mind, because I forgot that they can't do anything, so you have to deal with the weapons that you have. This little girl is running the shop. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to buy 6. We're gonna buy 3. And we're gonna buy 4. This way now we are completely maxed on that. So now all the game tickets and lucky medals that you sell can be repurchased from the item shops, and as well as any water of lives. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to sell those, and we're going to sell the battle axe. So we are sitting at 4,000 money right now, which is beautiful. It's great. Okay, so now next thing you want to do is you're going to want to come over to here. If you check the certain gravestones, one of them does give you some coinage. I think it's this one? Yeah, gives you lucky metal. Okay, so now you're going to want to go in here. You're going to want to talk to this guy. I may only be a student, but I can act as your healer. Welcome, weary wanderers. No, I'm good. Have you visited the old couple who lived near the entrance of town? Mia went to their houses. You might have seen her if you stopped there. And that triggers the cutscene that we need. We come back over, and boom. How are you feeling? He's been coughing for quite a while now. You'll feel a bit better soon. How do you feel now? Much better. No, Grandpa, you mustn't push yourself too hard. Okay. Thank you, Mia. I can't imagine how this village would ever manage without you. Don't mention it. You should rest in bed too, ma'am. Who are you? Can I help you? Was that the lighthouse? It can't be. Only I can... Oh no, Alex! Let's see what's in the box. An empty bottle. Do not sell it. I'm gonna say now. Do not sell the empty bottle. You've been warned. Alright, now we head into our first lighthouse. Somebody is here. Someone is here. Can you hear it too? You can't hear it? Well, I can. Alex is the only one other than I who can enter the Mercury Lighthouse. But this statue is blocking my way. Let me just help you with that. Did you do that? I knew it. I saw a ghostly force pushing it. You could see our synergy? Synergy? Is that what you call that power? We thought you were using synergy when you held that old man, Mia. That's a special power handed down to the members of the Mercury clan from generation to generation. It is called Ply, a power generated through meditation. It was once much stronger. The Mercury clan sounds like a little like the people of Vale, don't you think? Sure, they're like sworn protectors of a special power just like us. I have to go. I have to find whoever entered the lighthouse. Okay, now with that being said, you enter the lighthouse. Is this lizard in your way? I love doing this right here. Just the combination of Mia moving and then the lizard moving back and forth, it's so funny. Come on, let's do it. Let's fight, lizard man. Okay, so we're gonna gust, we're gonna flit, and we're gonna fever. 58, 65, 73, and dead. She's like, thank you. Bye. Perfect. Okay, so these come important later on. I'll explain why when we get there. So don't try to jump on those yet. They're not going to go anywhere. So you're going to want to jump onto this, and you want to come through here, and you're going to immediately want to move the statue for her. You've saved me once again, haven't you? Do you have business in the lighthouse too? Please tell me the truth. I pressed the wrong button. I can't believe you'd go so far to just help someone you just met. You have some errands in the lighthouse too? Yeah, I do. I thought so. I'm sure this will lead more places to head that I cannot pass alone. Only those of the Mercury clan are permitted to enter this place. However, I sense something special about you. I feel that I can trust you. And Mia immediately comes with your first Mercury Jin, which is beautiful. And it's Fizz, and Fizz can pretty much like heal you up, which is great. Okay, so some of these, if you actually go up to them, you can actually walk through. But these, you cannot. Just so you know. Okay, so now we walk into the next area, into our first puzzle. So you want to push that, that's going to cause those to go off. You walk down into these, and you get forced down, forced over. Now, you want to walk back up, because now you can walk through these, and now you can deactivate the water, and now you can go get the special item that is just sitting over there tantalizing you. And your special item is a Psi Crystal. It's a portable Psi Crystal for one person. Use it wisely. But they're also worth a fair amount of change, so take it as you will. Okay, so now we're going to walk down this way. And we walk into here. Okay, so now we run into another lizard man. Well, we already know that this combination already kills it, so Gust. Flint. Fever. Beautiful. Love doing that. Okay, so as you can see, you can't jump that, so you're gonna have to come over this way. So what the first thing you want to do is you're gonna want to stay up here. Again, reason for it. Okay, so here's where actually things can get a little bit more fun, because the fact that you have 4 people, you can actually split your team and face 2 different people at once. Okay, so that actually just removes him completely, which is phenomenal. You take it. Never mind. There we go. So as you can tell, we actually are now matching Mia's level, which is perfect. It's where we wanted to be. So in terms of leveling, he has 1,000. He has 800. So Ivan's now gone in front of Ivan in terms of leveling up, and Mia is right on par with both Ivan and Garrett. So the other one that's ahead is Isaac. So in layman's terms, everyone is about the same level, which is great. Which is kind of where you want to have everybody. You don't want to make it to where everyone is just, you know, one person's at like level 23 and the others are at like 15. You know, it's not like a Pokemon game. You want everyone to kind of have equal levels. Okay, so we push this over here. And we're going to push it onto that little spot to activate the door. Beautiful. Slide down. And then we come on up. Now you walk over here and you slide down and you land here.
He who honors the hearts of his goddess shall stand at the center of it all, like a swan in the center of a rippling pond.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump over here and cast Ply. Now this is not normally how Ply works, but in this temple, or in this lighthouse, this is how it works. Because now, this triggers, so now some of the platforms are now glowing. And you get 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3, and now you don't have any more jumps. So, we're going to use this one. I'm going to hop over here real quick. Okay. Then we want to walk through here. And we're going to want to fight these things. That's a cuddle! He just wants to cuddle. So yes, even though Mia is a Mercury adepts also can use ice. So, I mean, there's no, like, elemental properties to really anything. Except for the fact that some enemies are weaker to certain elements. Keep it in mind. Okay, so Psi Energy Armor. Only the boys can use the Synergy Armor. So give it to the one that has the least amount of armor. And it also buffs the amount of PP that you technically have. And now we're going to pop over there. Any additional jumps that you guys don't use just disappear. This is a Mimic. Mimics are annoying. Okay, so we're going to Fever, and then we're actually going to use Fizz on Mia to get a free heal off of it. Decent damage. Decent damage. Side Drain, that actually sucked. Okay, Wrapped in Delusion, we'll take it. Okay, so now we're going to Freeze, Granite, Forge, and Mercury. Okay, so Shieldly Barrier. Freeze. Resistance is up. Just in time for Wind Slash, so we're protected by that a bit more. Summon Mercury comes through. And then Forge unleashes to increase all of our attack power. Okay, so now we can summon Atlanta, Ramses, Kitten, and then we can just basic attack with Mia, but I don't think he's surviving these 3 combination summons. Atlanta summons forth an army of arrows. Okay, survives Atlanta. Here comes the Pharaoh Ramses. With an Earthly Punch. Survived Ramses. course, she comes with her own witch's wand, and then here's the new one. Key it in. Boom. And he gives us some water of life, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay, so now we are mostly healed up, ready for the rest of the lighthouse. Okay, so now we're gonna come on in here. I'm gonna step on this, and then of course, it just goes there. Okay, this is where things get a little tricky. You know, 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, it sucks whenever you fall in the water because then you have to restart, so just be warned. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a reason I'm doing this. You want to hop over here. That's why. I always go for the chest, man. So we have a sleep bomb. So now we do have to start over, but that's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. At least you guys already know like direction of where you need to go, and essentially all the information that you really need in order to make it far in this. So going through the lighthouse isn't that difficult, to be completely honest. In my opinion, the Venus lighthouse is a little more challenging, but it's just because it's the end lighthouse for this particular game. Holy crap! Okay, so we have a lot of oozes on this one. Okay, so what you really want to do is you want to have Ivan aim for the trio on the left, Mia aim for the trio on the right, Garrett aim for the trio in the middle, and then Isaac attack everybody. Because that way everyone's getting nailed. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So now Flare Wall will actually only attack one, and then Tundra will only attack one. And it actually did not kill. And Stun Voltage. Goodbye. 200 coins off that fight. We take it. We take those. Okay, so now you come down to this one. And now you're home free. You just get 3 for stupid reasons, and then you're there. Okay, so remember, make sure you check every single waterfall to make sure you guys find the one that you really want to get to. Okay, so now, again, another puzzle. So you want to come up here and hit this one first. Then you're going to want to come over and you're going to want to hit this one. And then you want to come over and you want to hit this one. Because now it fills that, and would you look at that? Our platforms are already sparkling for us. So now, real fast, you want to come over and make sure that this one's not any, which it is not. Beautiful. Okay, so now we hop over to here. And we go up the stairs. Oh, a siren. How you like that? Come here. It glowers miserably. Vorpal Slash. Beautiful. Love Vorpal Slash. It's so cool. There's like an Assassin's Dagger later on that does pretty much like the same exact animation. Okay, so here's where you need to hit this thing in the proper sequence. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is come down, come up. So you want to come hit this and descend it over. As that goes down, now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to push it literally completely back, because then it's gonna push it down. Then you're gonna want to come back to this underneath. You're gonna want to push it over. Even though it's not gonna do anything, there's a reason. You come down here, you push it, because that's gonna stop it from moving way too much. And now you push this over, and it drops down. Exactly where you need it. Beautifully. Okay, so now you run back into that same room you were just in. And you're gonna move the statue onto the platform. in order to make that door open and be able to progress. Okay, again, you can move all these if you want. I'm just going to move them just to show you guys what's behind every single one. Okay, so there is a secret behind this one. So we are going to go into here. But you look at it. It's a box with another nut. That is money in my pocket for right now. Okay, now we're going to walk up the ladder here. We are going to move this over. And you're going to push this up, and that's going to actually push the entire wall back. And you're going to go in here. Now, this one, you will need to check every single one, because there's a secret. Your second Mercury Jin. And again, you will have to fight it. So my suggestion, set up first as always. So set up. So we're gonna grant it. It's gonna protect us from any damage that he might send our way. Breeze is gonna increase our resistances, which makes any kind of Mercury damage that he does even less. And look at that, even with all those resistances, he still did that much damage. Beautiful. And now we're going to Gust, Flint, Fever, and Summon Mercury. Double hit out of that can happen, unfortunately. It can happen. But all you have to do is just don't worry about it. Just heal up. Some of them are just really, really skittish. So we're just gonna go into the fight, fully locked and ready to go. Fully locked, ready to go. We're gonna go. No. Full damage output. Okay, so Atlanta outright. If you hold down the B button, you can skip the animations if you want. Okay, Froth Sphere. That hurts like the dickens. Beautiful. And now here comes Kirin to hopefully remove the Mercury Jin from the field, and it does. Beautiful. It's like it keyed on me. And now we have Sleet, which is our damaging attacker for Mercury. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to just cure up, because we already have that side crystal, so we're fine. Okay, so nothing in those. We're done. Okay, so now we run down here. We have a lot of people. Hello, boys. And or girls, depending on what you are. I can't tell from the sprites. Oh, Earthquake upcoming. Beautiful. Tundra. Okay, kill the Harpy. Flare Wall coming in. Removes everyone from the equation. Awesome. Okay. So, oh my. Can I walk more than 10 steps? I swear, you and Pokemon are the same. I can't walk more than 10 steps without getting an encounter or anything. Stun Voltage. And Yagam. Okay. So now, you can just hop over instead of running over. It honestly depends on you. Oh my lord. Can I just... can I just please... Please. Can I just get to the end of this? Bye. Good day. Good day, sir. Thank you. Okay. So now just check all these again. See if there's anything. Pretty sure it's going to be the final one. Okay, so now you walk up here, you move it, walk up, you walk through another little corridor, you get another friggin' encounter. so many encounters in like the last little bit. Like I didn't get nearly this many encounters throughout the majority of this, and all of a sudden, like right when I get towards the end of the lighthouse, they're all like, "Crap! Attack him! Don't let him near the top." Okay, so Isaac is now level 11. Beautiful.
He who honors the goddess of rainbows shall be guided to the heavens upon wings of fluid grace.
So that is where we are going to wrap up this episode. Next episode, we are going to bless the statue, and we're going to see where it takes us. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Are you ready?